All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Say what's the scenario? How's everybody doing today? This part two of this thing. Today, I have with me Jason Warrior. Give him a second and he'll be right in with us this time. Promise. He just needed a little time to freshen himself up. You know, he's a hard-working man, hitting that studio and hitting them classrooms. You may have seen this young man on The Voice, The Four, and Sunday's Best. This is a man who can sing. When I say sing, I mean sing. Gonna take you to church with it. But before we get right into Mr. Jason Warrior, I have to first thank my sponsors, the 2020 Census. We want to make sure that everyone is getting counted, okay? So that our communities, the black and brown communities, are receiving the proper representation and resources that we need, okay? If y'all tired of the potholes in your street, you're tired of the street lights not working, not having a good crosswalk, not having good books inside of your school, this is how you get it done. You fill out your census. And to do that, you go to 2020census.gov, simply put in the 12-digit code that was mailed to your home address. If you did not receive your 12-digit code, it's okay. Just enter your home address, and then you can complete the survey. Once you complete the survey, it will be all completed, and guess what? You will be counted, okay? We are trying to get all the communities counted so that the black and brown communities receive the proper resources and representation that we need, okay, guys? Count the block. So right now we are waiting on Mr. Jason Warrior. He should be here now. Just give him 1 minute to step right on up, and once he steps up, we're gonna get right into this thing, okay, y'all? It's a beautiful Thursday. The birds are outside and they're chirping. Well, I don't know if they're chirping right now. It's almost time for them to go. It's 4:32. But it's a lot of good things getting ready to happen. I'm so happy to be here with everyone on this beautiful Thursday. Hope everyone is feeling awesome. Mr. Jason Warrior will be with us in 1 second. Give him 1 second. And like I said, you guys may have seen this young man on The Voice. He was the longest chair on The Four. You have also seen him on Sunday's Best. And when I tell you he can sing, it's just more than singing. He can sing. And he is now here. Give us 1 second, let him jump up in this thing. Waiting for. Bam. He is here. Hello, Mr. Jason Ward.
Yo,
How you doing today?
what's going on, people? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we're all good?
Yeah, we're all good. Just trying to make sure I'm catching the right vibes with you. Everything's awesome and feeling great. Let me start it off like this. How was your day?
Man, first of all, let's be completely transparent for just a bit. So I'm a high school music teacher, and today our seniors graduated high school. So today was our senior graduation, and I was there announcing the names as they were walking across the stage during the social distancing graduation we had. But it was such an amazing experience as a first-year teacher to be able to sit there and just watch black and brown kids like they look like myself be able to walk across the stage and achieve something that many said that they couldn't achieve. And so just to be able to be there to witness that was what my day was consisted of. And now I'm here talking to you. I was trying to hurry up and get on over here, so I'm like, we gotta get to the interview.
I appreciate it. Look, I appreciate you setting time your day. The future is first, so I appreciate you for being a teacher and lending those gems that you have to our future so they can be led the right way. And you do it in music, so that's really important. We need to save all the arts. I appreciate you for that.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
But if you don't mind, I would like to jump right into your interview now.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I want to start this interview off like I start off with all of my people. I want to know, when you were a child, what music was playing for you? What was that early inspiration before you could say, hey, I like this person? What was the person that you had no choice but to like?
Church music, gospel music. I grew up born and raised in the church, you know, and it wasn't a specific artist, but it was just a specific sound. And there was a sound of gospel music, the sound of church music, the music that you hear, the hymns that you hear growing up in church. That's what I grew up to because that's what I was surrounded by. My entire family is kind of based around the church, if you say.
Man, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. My grandfather was actually the pastor of a church, so being brought up in that spiritual element, is nothing wrong with that.
Yes,
Nothing wrong.
sir.
So, at what age do you say you found your gift? Like you knew singing was it for you?
Honestly, when I knew for myself that music is something that I wanted to do, it was when I was 6 years old. 6 years old, you know, I was actually preaching. Honestly, I was preaching first. At 6 years old, my pastor, he, you know, sat down with me because I had a dream, and I had a dream that God basically sat me in front of an audience, and I was preaching, and I shared it with my pastor. And so at that moment, me being on the stage preaching and then also singing at that same age, it just made me want to do that for the rest of my life. And although I'm not preaching per se right now, I'm still able to minister, you know, through my music and however way that is, you know. So at a young age, at 6 years old, that's when I knew, man, I actually enjoy doing this.
You enjoy being in front of that crowd and giving them that life.
Yep.
And it definitely comes out in your singing. So getting to my next thing, what is the first stage you remember rocking?
The first stage that I remember rocking, well, you know, of course, because I was, you know, born and raised in the church, I would definitely say the church scene. However, on a professional level, the first stage that I've ever, you know, rocked was my high school talent show. My high school talent show was my freshman year of high school, and I won a talent show, and it was just lit. It was just completely lit, and everything else is history.
I got you. I bet it was that reaction from the crowd.
Man, like, the crazy thing is, my mom always, you know, told me, like, you know, you can be whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it. And so going to school and just growing up, period, I had this attitude of, you know, I'm not going to let anyone tell me, you know, how to live life, or no one tell me what I should be doing. Me having that energy, because a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say prior to me performing. Let's just be real. A lot of people had a lot of things to say about me. They were talking a lot of stuff, but it took for me to get on the stage for people to realize that, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna do this, and this is what I love to do. This is what I love to do. So the reaction of the audience, it was as a shocker for a lot of them because they didn't expect what I was doing to come out. And yeah.
And you blew them away.
Old saying is, don't judge the book by the cover, you know?
Man, don't ever judge a book by a cover. So that brings me into the first show that you were on. Am I correct by saying The Voice? Is that the first one?
Absolutely.
Okay, so bring me to those moments right when you're getting ready to be on The Voice for the first time. Cause I don't think they was ready. I was watching and they wasn't ready.
Man, okay. Can I real quick, just a quick backstory on that real quick?
Go ahead.
So before I even did The Voice, I had auditioned for The Voice 2 years before I even made it onto the show, okay? And I got a call back, and they said, okay, just wait to hear from us. I never heard anything back. And then I went that following year. I didn't even make it past the first open call, okay? So I said, you know what, maybe this is not meant for me. I'm just gonna leave it alone. That third year, which was 2015 in September, I received an email from the producers of The Voice, and they were saying, hey, we remember you auditioned, you know, a couple years ago. Would you still be interested? Of course, why not? You know, like, why not? So I took the opportunity, and everything just started going. Everything just started going. And so now I'm in Hollywood and preparing for the auditions, and I'm just nervous, losing my mind. Like, literally everything that you can possibly think of that happens when you're nervous, it was happening to me. Let's talk about bubble guts, shall we? But
listen, I've heard that all the greatest still get nervous before they go out.
Dude, I was nervous I was nervous earlier today walking up to just announce my students' names for the graduation. Like, I think it's one of those things that when you aim to be great, you don't want to make any mistakes at all. And so you're always going to be on edge to make sure that you try to be the best person that you could possibly be, the best option of yourself that you can possibly be. And that's something that I always live by as well. You know, I want to always be the best person that I can be ever. So I don't want to mess up. But you may mess up. You know, it may happen. But, you know.
You do it and you do your thing. And I appreciate these words that you're giving out. I hope people are paying attention. He's telling y'all how to get over those things and still fight your dreams and still achieve, okay? We got to achieve right now.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Back to The Voice. We sing, and the first person to turn his chair around, Mr. Maroon 5 himself. How did you not stop singing right then and there? How?
Let me tell you, funny thing, because I kind of did.
Oh, that was the edits?
No. So they told us, don't stop singing. And they said some people have stopped singing because they get so shocked. But if you notice, if you go back and watch the clip, the moment that Adam Levine turns his chair, I literally do like a point to him, like, yeah. So I had to, in a sense, catch myself and get myself back together because I literally stopped for a split second. And I'm like, whoa, yeah, okay, wait, keep singing. You gotta get some more chairs. Like, yeah.
And then you get Miss Keys. That seemed like that turned you up to a whole nother level. Like it was like you was already good, but you hit this run that just was like, Jesus. you just had to hit that one the minute she turned around, you know?
Look, Alicia Keys has always been one of my favorites since I was a kid. She is one that inspired me to learn how to play the piano, and she's always one of my favorites. And so the fact that they found, because we had made it onto the show, but we didn't even know who the coaches were going to be yet. So when they told us who the coaches were going to be, lost our minds. We lost our minds. And so when Alicia Keys turned her chair, it was just like, I have no other choice. If I go with any other body, I feel like I'll be doing myself just like, listen. And then on top of that, I'm the first person this entire season. Nobody knew that. But I was the very first person that entire season to come out and audition. The very first person. The way that they aired it was a little different. But I was the very first person to step out. And so here I am, stepping out on this stage as the first person to go out, and I'm losing my mind. And then all of this happens, yeah. You got to pick Alicia. What?
Okay. So we go past The Voice, right? And that's time for round 2 because you don't give up on yourself. That's not something you do. This time we're at the 4, okay? And let me tell you, you did something to them at the 4 because not only did you take a seat, you were the longest seat. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna do what Chicago do. We're gonna come stepping how we step. But we're gonna remove you from your seat because you couldn't step how we stepped. And then we're gonna be the longest stepper. You hear me? You hear me? So I wanna get into a song that you sang on there, Love on the Brain, okay? This song alone for you has 1.4 million views on YouTube. Look, you didn't even know that. I just shot.
Wait a minute.
1 million. How does this make you feel?
Okay, yeah. You definitely just called me up on something. I did not know that at all. See, after the 4, I told myself, you know what? Focus on Jason. Focus on Jason. The 4 was the 4. Let that be. So I literally just let that be. I didn't go back watching videos and stuff like that. So I really didn't know this, but to know this now, that means a lot because let's just another transparent moment here. After the 4, I felt like that was it for me. Like, I felt like that was it. There is no coming back from anything that I did because I felt like I made a huge mistake in my career and show. However, I couldn't let that just, let that be a dark place and dwell in that dark place forever. So I had to come and get up out of that. But yeah. Yeah. So to know that people actually support and still show love even after me making the mistakes that I did and people trying to destroy my name, that's love. That's love. And that's what makes me continue to keep working. That's what really encouraged me to continue to keep going. It's those people that's out there saying, you know what, Jay, we know you messed up, but everybody makes mistakes. So keep doing what you do. And I get those type of messages, but to know that, what? Thank y'all so
Yeah,
much.
So I gotta do my research, and I go on YouTube, put your name in. There's a video of you in a red sweater singing it. So it's not you on the actual show or anything like that. It's you by yourself in someone's house giving it your all, and you have 1.4 mil. Okay, so I need for you to change your name for me today. Okay, we're gonna call you Jason Millie. You hear me? Jason Millie Warrior, okay?
All glory to God on that one, man. All glory to God, man.
So I want to get back into your music really quickly because this has you on a happy note. Let's keep that happy note going. I want to talk to you about your first video that you did, Walking with You. What was it like?
Man, this is honestly the first time someone's asking me about Walking with You, the experience on making that video. So shooting the Walking with You video, it was a great experience because it was my first music video, right? And of course I've had my experience on cameras and stuff with the TV shows, but for it to be my own, it felt really great. The only thing, and again, this is me being transparent, the only thing is a part of me wasn't fully in the creativity portion of deciding what we did for the video. And I'm no longer working with a lot of people that was on my team then because I felt like my artistry was being held here when I'm really trying to go here. And so, but the entire experience was so dope. I had such a great time. And man, it took a long time too. It took a long time.
So didn't it? So for me, I'm a person who I used to love VH1 and MTV and BT. So they were used to do those behind the scenes and uncut, but of them making videos.
Yep.
So you would think that it is so much fun to be on sets with videos, but it is really a lot of work.
It is so much work. It is tiring. But if it's something that you want to do, then you really don't look at it as work. You look at it as, what you love to do. So, but it still was a lot of work.
If you don't mind, I have a question from a fan. Would you like to answer it?
Let's do it.
Wham! Jason, is the album sold in vinyl? They love you.
One more time.
Is the album sold in vinyl and they love you?
Is the album soon and final?
Sold in vinyl, like a vinyl record, like they want a 45.
Oh, is my album sold in vinyl? No, not at the moment. Not at the moment. It is only available on musical platforms, iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all of that. Not on vinyl yet. Just wait on it.
It's coming soon.
Yes, sir.
I would like to get into your vlog as well because you do have a vlog and you drop some interesting gems in another box. Can we talk about that vlog?
Let's talk about it.
Go ahead. Start off. I'll let you start. Why did you feel the need to get this message off of yourself today?
Well, okay. Let me make sure we're on the same page. Are we speaking of my revealing boxes vlog?
Yes.
So my last revealing box, what was it? What was my last reveal? I don't remember.
It said a month. So the one that I took down, the one that I liked was maybe a month ago. It was titled Another Box. It had right. It said something along the lines of Teachers Appreciation Week. You were talking about things like that.
Right. So If I'm not mistaken, my last box, I think I know exactly what this was. So my last box, it was Teachers Appreciation Week, and I didn't even know that this was happening. I was a first-year teacher, so I didn't expect any of this. But the company decided to send all of the teachers gifts for the entire week of Teachers Appreciation Week. And for that last week, my last box, I received like this box full of like snacks and all type of stuff. And what else did they give me? It was a neck warmer brace type thing. It was really dope stuff in there, you know, that I could use. And why did I feel like sharing that with the people? I don't know. People have been saying, you know, Jason, you should start vlogging. You know, you're on live and you have a great personality and people love talking to you type thing. So you should just vlog and talk to the camera and talk to yourself. Because that's what vlogging is, right?
It's basically what we're doing right now.
Absolutely.
I wanna get into your latest song, "Breaking Free." If you don't mind, I would like to play it for the people. So if you give me 1 second, let's see if this is all ready to go for you, boss.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear that fine?
It's all around me trying to hold me down. I ain't giving in, no time to give up now. Gotta break down these walls and be from all these chains, yeah. I got that power over everything. Yes, I can take it. Whatever comes my way, no, I'll make it. This is who I was born to be. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be free. I gotta be. Yeah. I wanna be free. I'm breaking free. Anything to hold me down. I'm breaking free. For anything to hold me down. Breaking free. It's time to wake up, no more sleeping. You've been down your luck for too long and then creeping. Trying to figure out your next move and dreaming. Keep on pushing, just keep on vibing. I know you want it, do you want it? I want it too. I wanna be free, to be free, yeah. I wanna be free.
From anything trying to hold me down. Yeah.
Oh, him. Y'all him, y'all. Y'all him.
Yeah.
Free. Why breaking free? Why give this message? We're going through some critical times right now. Why did you feel it was best to release this?
Man. You know what? Another moment of backstory here real quick. I actually recorded this song 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I recorded Breaking Free. And during the time when I recorded it, I said, you know what? This is going to be a great song, and I don't know when, but it's not time for me to release it right now. And I said, God, you tell me when you want me to release it. And so I just left it there. I left it there. And now we're here. And the moment all of this stuff started happening, the COVID-19, the George Floyd's death, the protests, the riot, all of this stuff, the moment before we got to where we are right now, this song started just playing in my spirit. And I'm like, man, what the heck? Why is my song playing? So I just played it, and I kept playing, and I kept playing, and I'm like, man, this song speaks to me so much more now than it did before. The message in the song was about literally me being free from anything trying to hold me back from reaching my goals, trying to reach my success. But then, right in the midst of me understanding that that's what I intended to write before, God said, but check this out. The enemy, right now, the enemy has his hands on my people. And it's time for my people to wake up, for my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray, seek my face, and learn from their wicked ways. Then I'll hear from heaven. It's time for people to wake up and break free from all of the things that is set to hold us down, that is set to keep us back. And what we're dealing with right now, systematic oppression. Systematic oppression is something that has been relevant in our communities and our lives way before you and I was even thought of. It was a plan that was created way before we were even thought of. And it's time to wake up, and break free from the systematic oppression. Depression. Break free from the depression. Police brutality. It's time for us to break free from the police brutality. Racism. It's time to break free from the racism. That's what this song is. It's a war song. And I begin to understand, yeah, my last name is Warrior, but my spirit is such a fighter. I have the spirit and the spirit of a soldier. And so I'm coming with everything that God put in me, all of my strength, all of everything, to break off chains, to break free from all of this stuff. I'm coming for war. And that's what that song is about. So if you're trying to break free from some things, it's time for war. It's time to break free from all of it. All of it. Whatever's trying to hold you down, break free from it. Let it go. That's what it is.
I want to thank you so much for that song. I want to thank you for being an artist who doesn't mind being vulnerable. I want to thank you for being a teacher and teaching the future, letting them know that art is important, letting them know that being themselves and empowering themselves is very important. So I want to thank you for those things off top, but I also want to thank you for using your voice to preach love and peace to our community right now. I want to thank you for being a spirit warrior or a warrior in general, just because. I want to thank you for being a person who represented Chicago so well on those TV shows that it made Diddy and DJ Khaled and everybody else say, oh no, we got one. So I thank you. I appreciate you for joining us today. Why don't you go ahead and let everyone know where to follow you, where to get that music so we can get them streams up for you so we can top.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, first, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. True Star, like I said in my post, I've been supporting and representing, watching True Star since I was in high school. 25 now, so that was a couple years ago, but still, I've been watching, supporting since I was in high school, since I was a kid. So I love that you guys have opened up your platform and given me the opportunity to just be heard and just be here. So thank y'all for that. I really do appreciate that, for real. Everybody can stay connected with me on all social media platforms at I Am Jason Warrior. Again, that's I Am Jason Warrior. My music is also available on all musical streaming platforms. Breaking Free, that is now available everywhere. Go and check it out. Go get your freedom from whatever it is that's trying to hold you back from whatever you're dealing with right now. It's yours. Go get it. I'm Jason Warrior.
Jason, man, I appreciate you so much. I hope that once this quarantine is over, I get to come to some shows. We get to have a sit down. You get to come to the office and we get to really and break bread and fellowship the right way.
Absolutely.
All right, Jason, I appreciate you.
Hey, brother, it's been real. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
All right.
So, guys, that was an amazing interview with Jason Warrior. Make sure you go download, go stream that new hit of his, Breaking Free. Get it done. Really quickly, though, I have to thank my sponsors, the 2020census.gov. I want to make sure everyone is getting counted, okay, guys? It's very important, okay? It's my mission right now to make sure that we're counted. I need my Black and my brown communities to have the proper representation and resources that they need, okay, guys? We need this stuff to come in. I need better street lights. I need better streets. I need my potholes filled. I need books in my library, books in my schools, and we do this by making sure that the 2020 census is filled out, guys. You use your home code that they send you. If you don't have a home code, you simply add your home address and things are taken from there. I am your boy, Hugo Sunchild. This has been Shut Up and Listen. And I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow when we got another one, y'all. You know I got to do it big. In the meantime, between time, love yourself, love one another, and peace out.